2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Parham. And it's Denver with the rebound. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. From deep, George drops in the tray. George has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Nuggets.
Paul George's shooting form is just so pretty. This guy's ability to make shots so easy.
It's deflected. Towns, the pass to Parham. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from George.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Jokic kicks to George. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Brunson, good on the 13-footer. Brunson's got 5 now.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a 3-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Christian Brown's checked in for Paul George. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. And you look at the Cobra, a great player, second in the league.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Here's Brown. Jokic a screen. Brown the pass to Jokic. Towns with the steal. And Brunson has it in the corner. The Cobras shot is off.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the turnover again by Denver. Paul checked in for the Knicks.
Number 3, Chris Paul.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Parham. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And that's now 6 points for the Cobra.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
The Nuggets with another miss. The Knicks with the lead. On the wing, Anunoby. Here's Parham. Nails the... A baby hook. Parham's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Brown drills the three-pointer.
Westbrook on multiple occasions has averaged double-digit assists. You know he knows exactly when to deliver the pass.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Both teams will make substitutions. Both free throws good from Parham. Denver's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Kessler. Here's Strother. The 3. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. 1:14 left in the first. Here's Parham. And he uses the glass. On the layup. Parham's got 12 in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Down. Through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Strother. Gordon with a screen on Paul. Back to Gordon. And stolen by Achua. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. The Cobras shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 6. Swiped it away. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot's good. He's got 16.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Strother. Still scoreless. Pass to Brown. To halt the run. The Knicks pull it in. Parham's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. 1 second left. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Knicks lead by 8. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. You've got Achua, Miles McBride out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Robinson in at the center. 4 on the clock. Here's Brunson. Brunson, hard finish inside.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's George. It's rebounded by New York. This team has been cruising through these playoffs. Just 1 loss so far.
Yeah, they've ripped through the postseason thus far, arguably playing their best basketball of the season. That's what you want this time of year.
Here's Strother. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Pass to George. Fires from way outside. Offensive rebound. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Kessler the screen. Strother. And another miss by Denver.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the middle. Back to Brunson. That one, no good. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. A 12-point game. Pass to Kessler. And here's Porter. Knocked away. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. The Nuggets making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. Then for the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for Achua. And it's the Cobra in for Miles McBride. Outside Porter. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Porter's got it back down to within single digits for the Nuggets.
And such a sharpshooter from outside the arc. Porter just superb at knowing when to fire from deep.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against the Nuggets just played phenomenal. He scored 63 points and, as usual, controlled the glass. Those were video game numbers he put up in that last game. Boy, it had the league abuzz. We'll see what he's got in store tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And so here's Denver after the miss from Parham. How about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball? Kessler, the screen. Pickett, no good. The Knicks leading by 8. Parham passes to Robinson. Here's Strother. Pass to Pickett. Kessler, a screen on Brunson. He was all alone on that one. Pickett's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Here's Parham. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Pickett to the inside. Here's Porter. Banked in off the glass. Porter's got 5.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. The Knicks also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Bridges. And it's Paul in for Jalen Brunson. Now here's Paul. Still yet to score. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Parham. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul will give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Here's Parham, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Inside. Gordon against Anunoby. The 3-ball. It's rebounded by Towns. New York leading by 9. Down low, goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
George with the ball. Chris Paul covering, and the ball. Travels out of his hand. It was last touched by Jokic. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. 3rd is Karl Anthony Towns.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
The Knicks have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. To the paint. The Cobras shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 11. Outside for George. Back to Westbrook. There's the triple. It's rebounded by New York. Parham's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul for 3. His 2nd shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Westbrook. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Pass to Jokic. Towns with the steal.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
And so it's the New York Knicks sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Please direct your attention to the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
Hello and welcome. And here in game...
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, they are on the cusp of closing out this series. You think they'll get it done, big fella?
You smell that, Ernie? Smells like barbecue chicken, and I know they smell it too.
Good teams that have that switch, they can flip it and close a game out. Don't hang around and play with your food. Go in and finish it.
Guys are making me hungry. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
What a menace he was on defense through the first two quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Before in the foul, it's Gordon and Jokic. Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. And it's Caruso in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's the Cobra. Paul George with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Westbrook. It's rebounded by New York. Stolen by George. 3-on-3. It's rebounded by Brunson.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 14. Jokic high post. Outside Gordon. Clock at 6. Here's Caruso. The Nuggets with another miss.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Brunson with a clean look. They get it back. For Denver, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. A nice shot by George.
Nice on-time pass to Paul George. He's shot ready. Nicely done.
Count it. Good. Anunoby's got his first points of the night. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And here are the Nuggets now. It's a 13-point game. Nobody near George. Another 3 for Denver.
Something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And here's Brunson. He's got 9. To the Cobra. No good on that one. George with the defensive effort. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Outside Westbrook. Outside George. From the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. They get it again. Barnes. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance. Here to make it a 3-point play.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. It's good from Parham. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Jokic. And here's George for 3. Nailed from three-point land. George has got 9 points here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Parham. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Inside, here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop it.
To the Cobra. He takes it in.
You know, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
And so we see a technical foul called here. They're going to get him for hanging too long on the rim.
And though I know he's having fun, it's unnecessary. Showing up the other team, either here or down the road, that can give them some motivation against you.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And being such a good passer out of that 5 spot makes Jokic a triple-double machine.
For the Nuggets, Walker Kessler comes in for Jokic. And Christian Brown subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Outside Gordon. Back to George. Pass to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. Back to George. Now Gordon. And the 3 off target.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
The Cobras shot is off. The Nuggets trail by 11. 1:53 left in the third. Here's George. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. George has got 19 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
A kick out to Towns. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Towns is so difficult to guard, and it doesn't matter if he's inside or outside. He's tough.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for New York.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's Brown. Paul with the steal. Pushing it up. Here's Parham. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Boy, it's incredible how many times Chris Paul has led the league in steals. This guy has active hands.
George passes to Brown. Ball against George. Pass to Kessler. Denver passing it around. 5 to shoot for 3. Gordon. The Cobra with the rebound. Parham's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The Knicks leading by 13. Bridges with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Paul. The three. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. George looking around. Porter in the corner. Another shot. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Beyond the arc. Brown's shot is off. A deep three from Town. Got it to fall! It went down! He got it to fall!
He did it!
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead 16 points. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but